claps.
Hi you guys, I just wanted to hop on and say hello. I just got back from getting Devin and I some food. I went and grabbed us some fast food, which is not the best choice, but it was the closest. The only thing I don't like staying in an Airbnb is I don't have a lot of the things that I feel comfortable, like a lot of the things that I need to make the meals that I'm used to making, which I have the basics and stuff like that, but I don't have like my strainers and this one doesn't have a cutting board, and it's just a lot of different things that I thought it was raining, but it's things that I'm used to having when I make a meal that I don't have because I'm not in my stuff. So that's another trade-off, that when you're staying in the Airbnb, is be prepared to have to improvise because you're not using the things that you're used to. So I think I may go to the Dollar Tree and just get little things that I don't mind spending $1 on. Well, the $1.25 tree. Get things that I don't mind, that are disposable, like a plastic strainer, a can opener, those cutting board sheets, things that I can have so I can make a proper meal instead of me eating out, because I've been eating out quite a bit since I've started staying in Airbnb for the simple fact that I don't have all the things that I'm used to having because they're in storage. So that's one thing to consider when you're staying in an Airbnb, that you're not gonna have the things that you feel comfortable with or the things that you need because you're living in someone else's home or apartment. But one thing I do bring is my own towels. I don't care how many towels you provide me with, I'm still gonna bring my own towels. I don't care if I go to a hotel, I'm still gonna bring my own towels. I cannot use a towel that someone else wiped their ass with. I'm sorry. If my family wiped their ass with it, it's different. That's my family. But I'm the type of person that when I wash my towels, I use Lysol laundry sanitizer, because detergent alone does not disinfect your laundry. it cleans it, but it does not disinfect. So whatever bacteria, whatever you got in there, unless you scalding them bitches to death or something, I don't know. But I just know I'm not using anyone else's towels, period. So I do bring my own towels. And yeah, so I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to edit on my MacBook so I don't have to do it on my phone as much. I like editing on my phone, but I feel like with the MacBook, it just takes the purpose of me getting a MacBook was to be able to edit on my MacBook and not my phone. So I'm sitting here trying to watch a video on YouTube, a tutorial video of how to edit on the MacBook, which is slightly more difficult because I feel like it is easier to edit on your phone. But I feel like the MacBook would give me a little bit more customization than my phone, because my phone seems to be pretty basic. But I'm seeing that on the MacBook that there's a lot more options as far as editing. One day I do want to get the Final Cut Pro, but I feel like my YouTube channel game is not where it needs to be to justify spending $300 on that. And who knows, maybe the only way for me to get to that level is to up my editing game. But I feel like for me, editing isn't when I watch other people's YouTube videos, editing isn't as important to me as the content. Like your content, your video can be aesthetically pleasing as fuck, but if your content is boring, I'm switching. I'm not gonna watch it. So I feel like, to me, as someone who watches YouTube videos faithfully, yes, the pretty, aesthetically pleasing stuff is okay. But if you're aesthetically pleasing and you're boring and you just not giving me any life in your videos, I don't care what the video. I don't care if you're 4K, 50K, 20K. I don't care. I'm clicking off and I'm going to someone else's video. So yeah, that's really all I want to do with the. And plus, I work from my MacBook. We use laptops at my job, so I'm literally always on my MacBook. So why not edit from it as well? But I do like the accessibility of iMovie on my phone, because if I'm out doing something or if I'm waiting for something, sometimes I will just edit videos. Like I'll be like, oh, I need to finish, start working on editing this video, and I can do it from my phone while I'm sitting in the waiting area or something like that. So I want to have it both places, and also I want to have it 3 different places: my MacBook, my iPad, and my phone, so I can see how my videos look on 3 different platforms instead of just one, because they look totally different on each platform. Also, just to give you a quick update, in addition to my home life changing, my dating life changed as well. The person that I was talking to originally, that I was thinking about moving for, he and I did not work out. We just decided we're 2 totally different people than we were before, when we were dating, when we were both younger. He's changed. I've changed. We both want different things. I'm not the person that I used to be. I used to be more go with the flow, didn't really speak up when I didn't like things. Even if it was something that I knew was not necessarily right. But now that's not the type of person I am. If I don't like something, if I don't like how something is making me feel, I'm immediately gonna speak up. He, on the other hand, he wanted that old person, and that's not me. He would always tell me, well, you used to be my peace. Yeah, I used to be your peace because I didn't know who I was as a woman, and I didn't know who I was as a person, and I didn't know what I wanted from a relationship, in a sense. And so I was still trying to find me, and in the process of trying to still find me, you were able to get away with certain things that now are 110% a deal breaker. And it has nothing to do with cheating and all that stuff. It's just the fact that there are certain things that he was doing that I was not. Or certain things that he was doing and saying that I wasn't cool with. So I felt like just nip it in the bud. Because if it didn't work out the first time, it's not going to work out. Definitely not going to work out the second time. So with that being said, I was feeling some type of way, disappointed about that because he was one of my greats. I feel like you get a few greats in life. He was one of my greats. And then, so what happened was I was on Facebook one day. I was feeling some type of way and I was like, you know what? It is time to meet new people. It is time to get out here. I get that a lot of people are shitty nowadays, and I get that the dating pool is basically a cesspool or has pee in it. But I feel like that should not stop us from trying to find love. And so I was just on Facebook one day. I was bored. I was like, I have all these Facebook friends. Mind you, my Facebook friends is small. I think I may have like 100 and something friends on my Facebook versus some people who have like 4,000. I feel like there's too many people that I don't know in my business. But so I clicked on this one person just for the heck of it because I thought he was cute. And it just blossomed from there. It's been fun and lovely ever since. As soon as I accepted his friend request, he was in my inbox. And I was like, oh, well, that didn't take long. Because usually when you accept guys' friend requests, they usually come up with the, hey, beautiful, how you doing? Thank you for accepting my friend. And he did that. And I was like, oh, here we go. And I don't know why I feel like that men aren't supposed to, like, approach me. When technically that's what you want men to do, approach you, especially if you're a beautiful woman or you're a pretty woman, which all women are beautiful. Men are gonna come up to you. Men are gonna want to talk to you. Men are gonna want to get to know you. And I don't know why it doesn't register in my mind that if men see something they like, they're gonna try to go for it. So I don't know. It's just sometimes I think I just get caught in my own bubble and I forget to live sometimes. I'm excited to see where this goes. He has been very sweet and very genuine from what I can tell so far. And you know what? And if it goes somewhere, great. And if it goes nowhere and it fails, great. But at least I tried. But one thing I can say is you can tell when a man is genuinely interested in you, and you can tell when he's making genuine effort to be with you and to get to know you and know what type of person you are. Because at first he was asking me a lot of questions and giving me a lot of info, and he's older too, so he's a couple of years older than me, which is great because I feel like he's at the point that he's ready to settle down and get married, and so am I. So he's been like asking me questions, trying to get to know me. I've been asking questions, trying to get to know him. And one thing about someone is you can tell when the effort is genuine. Now, you do have some people who pretend to be one thing and then they turn out to be something else. But I really don't think he's going to be that type of person. But time always tells. But he does sweet things because he's not here physically and we're not in the same city. He will do things like, he'll send me like $20 to get coffee because he know I loves coffee in the morning. So he'll send me $20 to get coffee. Or when I wake up in the morning, I'll have sweet little text, or he'll send me he'll text me like a prayer, or something like that for my protection or something like that. But it's really sweet and it's really genuine. And I'm a single mother. He's a single father. And I just feel like it's just one of those things where it's my time. And I'm running with it. And then if it works out, great. If not, we try. That's all we can do is try. We're only on this earth for a short period of time, and we have to live life to the fullest for the short amount of time that we are blessed to be here on this earth before God calls us home. So I'm not getting any younger. So, and like the song says, who wants to be 70 and alone? Nobody. which there are some who's alone because of outside circumstances. But yeah, I just don't want to go through this, rest of this life alone by myself. And if I have to, that's okay. But I would prefer to spend the second chapter of my life with someone, doing fun things, traveling, all that type of stuff. And that's okay to want that. And that's what I want. And I can say that proudly. So with that being said, I'm going to end the vlog here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I can get my little YouTube channel. You guys, one thing about me is YouTube is my hobby and I love YouTube, but for me, I feel like I want my content to be genuine and raw and just me, because I don't do this for a living, so there's no incentive in it for me. As you can see, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm a working mom. I don't have time for aesthetically pleasing because I'm too busy trying to survive. So if you like those type of videos, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.